across from me that day last week when I was taking the train, and I jumped up because mind you, I'm in a quiet commute train, so it's supposed to be quiet. And I looked around like where the f did he come from? Because he did come and take or whatever, but because because it was so many people, you know what I mean, I was just kind of looking at him, and in my mind I was thinking like, where do I know him from, you know what I mean, like. And then when he walked off, I was like, oh yeah, that's that Dennis the Menace dude. I was just like, but when the crowd cleared out, he came back and plumped himself on the daggone chairs across from me, kicked his feet up on one of the chairs, and he's just gazing at me. And I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? So I jump up out the seat and I spin around and look, and he's like, it's no one in here. And I'm looking like this motherfucker is a whole horror film. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with, pardon my lingo, but what the F is wrong with him? I'm like, yo, I'm like, what is wrong with him? Like, what is he following me around for again? So now he's sitting there. He's like, yeah. So how did it go? And I'm like, looking at him like, what? I had my ear joints in. I had my tablet in front of me. I had my phone in front of me. I'm literally occupied. He just comes around like we homies or something, or like I'm his woman or something. And I'm like, can I'm just looking at him like, can I ride this damn train in peace? Like, the fuck? Like, where did you even come from? But I turned on my business side, and I said, you know what? It's a business interaction. This is a business interaction. I'm gonna take my personal ways and put them to the side, and we're gonna be business. So I'm looking and I'm like, oh yeah, mind you, I don't know what the heck he talking about. I'm like, I don't know what he talking about. He just asking me about whatever. He's like, so he begins recapping to me. So did you ever make it to go get your food? And did you this, that, and the third? Did you get to do this, that, and the third? And I'm looking at him like, even if I did, what is it your concern? Like, seriously, I'm like, what does he need to know anything about what I do when I'm not around him, as if he's someone of significance to me? I'm like, who is he? Like, what does he want? So I'm just off the top of my head like, yeah, oh yeah, I did. I happened to make it, da da da. Like, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just trying to get the conversation to be over with. So I'm just like, yeah, yeah. But in my mind, I'm just like, if he don't get from around me, y'all, like, go away, you little gnat, little big gnat, because he's not little. He's actually big. He's tall. Who keep texting me? Get off my dick. Supervisor, stay on my nuts. You get off my nuts. She's on live. I want to text her. I want to see if she's going to get my messages. Suck my dick, fat ass. Don't even like you. I don't like you. Now, that make you happy? So then this motherfucker, he's sitting there trying to be on up in my face. And I'm like, why don't he get a life? I'm like, yo, he don't get a life, y'all. I'm gonna have them see the other side of me. So I'm minding my business. He still ain't leaving. He just sitting there. So now he wants to talk to me about his work. He's mad because he claimed his work is hard. He just blurted out of nowhere, we have a hard job. This is a hard job. So I looked over at him like, who job ain't hard? Now this is the sidebar, because I'm just observing. Y'all know I'm a certified psychologist, so I'm just, at this point, I'm just listening to him vent. I'm listening to him vent at this point. I'm like, yeah, he needs mental evaluation, because you don't walk up to an absolute stranger and just start belting out your personal problems just because you want to. Like, get a social media channel and you can vent all you want. Join a group. Y'all can vent all you want. But you don't know me, so what is you doing? But I'm just like, I guess he thinks he knows me because That's how people are. People think they speak to me one time, they think they know me. People think they've been in my presence one time, they think they know me. I'm like, you don't know me. You don't know me. That don't make you know me. I don't break bread with you. You don't know me. Hey, hey. So we get it in over here. We get it in over here. So I'm gonna have to probably mute that because that's probably gonna be a copyright. But I don't care. I ain't said nothing on that part anyway. But anyway, so I'm minding my business and I'm just like, why don't this guy just leave? So anyway, mind you, this is my thoughts. Everybody got a hard job. When you gotta deal with the public, when you gotta deal with asshole coworkers and stuff like that, yeah, you got a hard life. It's not going to be easy. Somebody's going to be scared that you coming to take their place even when you not. Somebody going to be scared that you going to make more money than them even though you still going to still make your bread. It's always going to be something. It's always going to be somebody trying to stop you. You want to know why? Because when a person hating on you, that's all they know how to do. They don't know how to build them own selves up, so they try to break other people down. So I'm looking at him like, of course you're going to have a hard time at work. You work with the public. What do you expect? A walk in the park? But you can have a walk in the park when you're dealing with the public if you don't treat the public, everybody the same way in a negative way. So I told him, I said, so because you have a hard job, you decided it was okay to take it out on me that day. And he said, no, I was wrong for that, but I have a hard job. You don't see what I go through every day. And I'm like, you're right, I don't. I'm not going to sit here and act like I do. I'm like, I have no clue what y'all go through as train conductors and stuff like that. I have no clue. I said, because I've never been a train conductor. I got friends that are train conductors. I got friends that are New Jersey Transit police. I got friends that work for New Jersey Transit. But I never sat back and asked them what a day in the life go. I've made friends with people who have just became bus operators over the past year or so or whatever. But I know some that have been there for many years. But I never sat back and said, hey, you have a hard job. You wonder why? Because none of them complain. Just him. So he's like, and I'm with a union. And I'm like, good for you. And he's like, yeah. And I didn't know if you were a stopper or whatever. I don't know. If you work for New Jersey Transit, you know the term. I don't know if he called me a stopper, a hopper, or a spotter. I don't know what I don't know what the New Jersey lingo is, but basically for those of you who work for New Jersey Transit, you know that New Jersey Transit, they send around people who work for New Jersey Transit to ensure that you're not stealing the money and the funds and this, that, and the third, which is what he explained to me. I didn't know that. I was like, oh, I never knew that. I was just like, so basically what he was claiming was now his new excuse was that was, oh, hi, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring y'all. It's just, I'm just in my little story. So now he's explaining that is what he was doing. And I'm like, so now the reason why you was acting stupid toward me was because you thought I was a hopper, stopper, spotter, whatever the lingo is. It makes no sense at all, because wouldn't that jeopardize your job? That type of behavior, wouldn't it have jeopardized your job? Because what he was doing was all out of pocket. He was all out of pocket. All out of pocket. This nigga took my driver license and walked off for 5 fucking minutes. Part of my lingo, but this bitch ass nigga took my driver license and walked off for 5 fucking minutes. I'm like, you is not the fucking police. Who the fuck are you? What you about to do? See if I got warrants from my ass, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with you, fucking crackhead? I'm looking at him like, these fucking groupies be a bit much. Just because they get in my presence, they think, oh my god, I'm finally in her presence. No, y'all need to calm down, and you need to understand, like, I'm really in these streets, yo. You do not want the right people to hear what you're doing, because they're the ones that's gonna come for you. You thinking, oh, this sweet little girl won't do nothing. I'm like, I like when you think of me that way. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. So meanwhile, I'm looking and I'm just like, the F is wrong with this nigga? Like, he won't leave. He want to sit the whole ride, still talking. I'm like, yo, it is the end of the day. Like, y'all don't know, I get up at the top of the day. I be up bright and early. I've always been the bright and early type, so I get up the top of the day. Mind you, it's already evening time. It's not early evening, it's late evening. It's going on 7, 8 o'clock at night. And he trying to hold a conversation. I'm like, you is not my man. I don't save time for that. So meanwhile, I'm just looking at him like, yo, if he don't shut the fuck up. Like, so mind you, I just get to a point where I'm just staring at him now. Now I'm just like, it's my lip gloss. It's pink. It's a pink frost color. So if you look at it too long, it look kind of ashy, but it's real dope in person. But anyway, I'm like, if he don't shut up, like, just shut up. Like, what, you ain't got no woman at home? Like, you don't got nobody loving on you? You bored? Get away from me. You're gnat. You're gnat. I'm like, ooh. He's still talking. And guess what? Still talking until we get to the end of the stop. My God, yo. I was just like, Next time, I'm going to just roll the camera. I'm going to just put him on live. I'm going to just be like, yeah. Keep on talking. You got a whole audience. Since you want to be on you want to be in my life, you want to be in my world, keep on talking. I got a whole audience for you. Like, come on. People do not realize, like, they see you in one little scenario and they swear they know you. Like, you don't know me because you see me in a scenario. We not peoples. I don't break bread with you. I don't call you up on the phone and be talking with you. I don't be hanging out with you. You see me, you think, oh, I know who the real her is. You don't know the real me. You never will know the real me, even in your fantasies. The F is wrong with these people. But granted, you gotta let people be who they are at the same time. You gotta let people who think they is on top of their game, you gotta just let them think they on top of their game. Oh, you on top of your game. Come on now. Stupid stuff. That's why I was just like, So, of course, he just kept talking, and he's claiming that, the reason why the bus lady gave me trouble the other day is because probably somebody got on the bus prior to me giving her the same kind of a situation, and she decided to take it out on me. And I'm like, oh, so you're trying to speak for somebody else. Well, you just don't understand how it goes. And I'm like, well, I understand how customer service goes, and I understand that if one customer comes up to me and my one customer gives me a problem, that's who I need to be addressing with my attitude, not a brand new customer who ain't gave me no attitude. I'm not going to be a little punk ass motherfucker and take my frustration out on somebody who's not even giving me problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they try to justify their BS. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever. So I just kept everything he said. You know me, I'm going to challenge you. Yeah, and then he had nothing more to say except just a bunch of false excuses. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, yeah, that's all it is. Blah, 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 blah. You sound like that thing on Charlie Brown. I was just looking like, when is he going to shut up? Shut up your mouth. Be quiet. Learn discernment, because you don't even know when to talk. You just running your mouth because you think I give 2 fucks. I give 0 fucks. Goodbye. Chump.